Welcome into the Null Edge Beta. Today we are here. Definitely, we still have a 1 minute to be started. But before that, let's see who are here today to be present the session with you. Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Atul Grover, a platform owner by heart, a BPC business process consultant based in UK. And today, me and my colleague Shama Negi is going to be discuss something more on the AI transformation journey. Over to you, Shama.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful nullStack beta. So today we'll talk about AI's transformation journey. I'll just brief about myself. So my name is Shamma Negi and I've been working in ServiceNow for last 13 years and I'm ServiceNow technical architect. Welcome to our session.
Okay.
So let's go to next
So,
slide.
Shama,
Let's yeah.
before we start, definitely we have few minutes. What do you think? What is the AI actually, in a nutshell?
So AI is something which is actually working hand in hand with human, right? Which is actually coming and resolving and working beside like with us, right? So when we say that AI actually will go ahead and replace all the efforts that human is doing, I said no. It is just in kind of a partner that we have got with us.
Okay, over to you for agenda discussion quickly.
Perfect. So now we'll talk about evolution of AI. We'll talk about analysis. We'll talk about what exactly the agentic AI does, right? How exactly the transformation happens for AI, right? How
Hmm.
exactly the evolution happens for that. So initially we started with analysis and we are moving towards agentic AI. We are also making sure that post we build the agentic AI, right? We have built the build agents. Now talk about AI control, how we can put the governance in place, right? For the
Correct.
AI with the help of AI governance control tower.
Yep.
Now, the governance comes in place, and we talk about what exactly the demo is all about. So, we'll talk about how the evolution happens of AI within ServiceNow platform.
Correct.
Let's go to next slide and talk about something more detailed, right? So why do we need AI transformation? We need AI transformation because in order to improve our productivity, in order to make sure that we can actually have a faster resolution, to have better experience for the clients and to have lower cost, right? So what exactly we are planning to build here is that why what is the need of AI, right? So we want that AI should be actually focusing on anything that we have a recurrent work with us, right? Anything that we can actually allow our agent to go ahead and do it for us, and which is actually making sure that it will actually follow the steps which is fed by the human so that it can increase your productivity. It can actually give you the faster and better resolutions with the overall detailed manner.
100%. And I think I would like to be add here that AI is not just to be automate the things. AI purpose is to make the things simpler and then put the automation on the place so that the task which are looks complex, let's break into the pieces and then try to be automate that part so that it is easy to go for the transformation. And definitely, as Shama said in the beginning, is it going to be replace human? It's never. AI is going to be support human but not going to be replace human here. And how this AI evolution happen basically, I can say number of points we mentioned here. We can say automation, we can say machine learning, we can say PI, we can say generative, and then we can say agentic AI. In the nutshell, the AI has been moving from basics to the advanced. I can say the PI, predictive intelligence, and the machine learning is a still core, where system is understanding, collecting the data, understanding the things, and building their own logics in the background. I remember that I watch a movie of Rajnikant where he made a human robot who can understand, who can read, who can do anything for you. This is what I can say. It's a AI only. So PI ML is the basic for this one, which is always the foundation one, and then it come the automation, which if I talk from ServiceNow perspective, it's a generative AI, and now we are on the era of agentic AI, where agents are there to do your work. You just have to be guide them, you have to build them, and then it will do. What is been landing into the ServiceNow portfolio? Definitely, ServiceNow portfolio is very big in the AI perspective. We just going to be discuss very few very basics here, but it includes Now Assist, which is getting more bigger now. It includes AI search, which is the very basics. I remember that 2015-16 when I started journey of AI, it was Zing as a search, but now we're AI as a search so that we can give accurate and perfect results to the customer. To enhance that part, service now bring Now Assist in the platform, then they bring AI agents, and finally AI control tower. Because if you remember that Shema, we discuss governance in our agenda part, and when
Absolutely.
the governance come, why? Because we have multiple agents, we have multiple machines working for us, but there's nothing who can control them. And for that one, service and introduce the concept of AI control tower here. Let me
Yes,
hand
yes.
over to you for the next parts.
I will just take a live
Sure.
example here. So usually all we build, we build our agents, right? So let's say that we are building an agent and we are saying that, hi agent, please go straight and go right, right? Hi agent, do you know where do we actually buy the groceries, right? So
Correct.
my agent will tell that no, I'm not actually, fed the right version of it, right? You have not given me the right instructions. So this is how the major role come in place, right? That we have to make sure that agent should be fully trained to make sure that we can actually take the maximum benefit from the agent.
100% agree. Yep. And I think when you say AI agent should be fully trained, but training will not work unless we have a rules around that part. You and me are the
Exactly.
drivers, but unless we have a we have a regulation, the
Regulatory.
rules for the traffic one, we are like doing anything. But to make this possible, AI control tower is there. So what you bring in this now assist here?
Absolutely. So now assist is a primary feature that first we got it right as a AI.
Correct.
So it came up with the summarization, it came up with the email generation, it came up with the knowledge content, knowledge content refinement. It also contained the code, right? We can also build the code. We can also get the like recommendation for codes, right? It also come with a virtual agent. So all these small kind of a features, right? I would not say small, but to start with, we got now assist, right? How we can summarize the resolution notes for the agent that we have, how we can actually generate the email so that it can be fully automated, that no agent is actually manually going and typing the email in, right? So
True.
these are all those use cases which is really beneficial on the ground level for the agents who's actually working and resolving multiple tickets in one go.
Correct.
Let's go to next slide and talk about what exactly agentic AI we have, right? So agentic AI, that's the next version that we have got after Now Assist, right? So it talks about user, it talks about agents, it talks about how we are actually running those agents, right? How we are making sure that skills are built for that, how we are making sure that orchestration workflows are built on that. So how exactly agentic AI works is that we have to actually, make sure that we should have a proper workflow defined for it, we should have a proper orchestration defined for it. And agentic AI gives you a very flexible solution that can actually allow you to do multiple tasks at the
True.
same time. It is just not a summarization, it is just not generating an email, it can actually do multiple tasks for you at the same time.
Right. And I think agentic AI is something next to the now assist, because in the now assist, what you are giving instructions, agent is or AI is doing. But in the agentic AI, it is asking you to do more as well. Do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this as well? Like if you talk about the chat GPT, if you talk about the Claude, I put a transcript to the Claude and say, okay, do you want to prepare a presentation, or you want to prepare a one slide, or do you want to prepare a cheat sheet as well? So this is what is the agentic, and I think this is what the reasoning and the skills come in this picture, Shama, right? Or you want to be
Absolutely.
more here?
Absolutely, yeah. So I think that's a more enhanced version of it, and that actually kind of a conversational interface that we have with the agentic
Exactly.
AI, right? It actually talks to it. It actually means like something very similar to what human does right now, right? It actually
Correct.
also cross questions with us, right? Do you
True.
want me to build this for you? Do you want this? Do you want that? So it actually goes ahead and improve our overall experience with the system.
Right. And just to be at, might be it's little early, but if we see that MoveWorks is one of the example that it is more going on the conversational perspective instead of just sitting on the static one, where you just give a command, it will do everything for you and ask, oh, are you okay? Shall I proceed further for this particular part as well? Okay. Next, we got a AI control tower. I remember that when I did my first podcast on the air control tower, the basic example I got, I'm sitting at the air control tower and multiple flights are going, multiple flights are coming. The person who is sitting in the air control tower is only responsible, is either not only responsible to make sure that flight should get a right runway, flight should get a right takeoff, flight which is coming should have right information so that we can keep a track on this particular part. And because multiple flights are there, any flight can land anywhere, to avoid that problem, we have a air control tower in the picture, and on the same example, same pattern, I'm sure Shama you'll be agree on with me that AI control tower come into the picture, and it is five parameters. Governance is first, that who is coming, who is not coming, what they are doing, how they are doing is the first part. Monitoring.
Absolutely. It's very important for us. Yeah.
Exactly. And monitoring means something where you are seeing that is the purpose of the AI agent is getting fulfilled. Means for the purpose I built this AI agent is getting fulfilled it or not. Compliance. Because AI control tower is mainly built on the, I can say, foundation of the GRC, where your compliance, your risk, your controls come in the picture. Because every company want. Recently, I read a blog on the community that there are specific AI specific UK law is coming, which says that if you are using AI in your industry, in your systems, you have to follow these many rules, these many regulations on this particular part. And in the control tower, we can put the compliance on this particular part and risk. And last is analytics part. Can I improve it? Is it giving me the ROI which I'm looking for or not? This is what the purpose of the AI control tower. I know if we want, we can go a lot, but let's do it little quickly and try to be sum up which we have built up here. Over to you, Shama.
So now we talk about what exactly AI architecture looks like, right? Why exactly, what exactly the right architecture that we have to build for it, right? So we have portal, we have virtual agents, right? We have now assist, we have AI agents, we have flows, right? So how the AI architecture is being set up in the system in such a way that in order to build the AI agents, we need to have the proper structure in place, right? The architecture starts from the umbrella. So at the top we have the orchestrator, which is actually calling our multiple agents at the bottom, right? Which is actually making sure that it is actually hitting more than one agent. So it could be categorization, it could be, finding the right CIs, it could be right, go ahead and tell me what is the what is the, what exactly the priority of this incident. So it could be any other, the multiple nodes are actually going and it is actually defining the AI architecture for us. So this is what the overall architecture tells us about, that when we have an overall workflow at the top, at the umbrella level, what exactly the architecture is actually followed at the bottom.
Exactly. And to go up to that level, it is not directly that you have to be just buy it and jump it. First we have to be assess it,
Yeah.
then do a small pilot, which service now say that on the basics licensing module you're getting AI skill set, now go and use it, and then scale it. That okay, this use case has been done, can I move to the next use case? I want to be automate complete change management via AI, can I do it? And last is the optimize. I think the problem is that industry are looking directly for the scaling purpose instead of doing assess and the pilot. So assess is the first case, and this is what the I can say ITIL also says PDCA, plan, do, check, and act. So plan, do, check, and act so that you can optimize it with the time and the experience you are getting on that particular part. What is your way of customer success in this AI, Shama?
So, what we are actually focusing toward customer success here, right? So, when we talk about AI, first of all, now AICT plays a very important role here, right?
Yeah.
Because it actually tells me that what exactly, where exactly I'm lagging, right? Which exactly KPI I have to monitor, right? Where exactly my AI agents are actually giving me the fruitful response, right? So, it is actually helping us a lot to make sure they are actually handling the cases better, right? They are actually giving us more productivity, they're actually helping us to have more satisfaction, because now with the help of AI agents they are more conversational, they are actually talking
Mm.
to customers and customer feels that yes, I have somebody who's actually sitting here and try to resolve my problem, right? It's just not a set of rules that we have defined, it is also kind of a, back and forth communication that we are having with the customer, which is on a real time basis. So it is giving us those success factors.
Okay. Now, to implement AI, these are the best practices I can say. Number one, AI work when your data is being clean. So anything, anywhere, any use case you pick up in AI industry, in AI domain, make sure the data you are going to be used. And data I'm talking about the foundation data, user group, CMDB, CSGM, every foundation data should be clean. Only then you will get the good results. Start with a small, that is what we say the pilot here. And as you're moving in the pilot, please try to be do the measure of ROI. But ROI will not come only, you have to put the governance on the place. You have to be see that what went wrong in the pilot, what governance I need more to make it good, better, and best. These are the best practices. Definitely there's a lot of people in this session I can see who are expert in AI ecosystem, they can give more details. But with me and Shaman's understanding, clean data, pilot run, measure ROI, and governance are the four best practices, four pillar which can make your AI journey more better and successful.
Absolutely. I
What
think
do
to
you think
start
about
with, it is very important to have a clean data. Yeah, I agree
exactly
with you.
challenges, Shama? What do you think?
I think the major challenges that we have while building AI, right, that the data quality, as you discussed, right, because when we are actually running our AI, the AI is actually using all the steps, all the instructions, which is actually mentioned in the data that we have. So we have to be very sure when we are building the AI, we should have the right and the accurate data, right, and adoption is very important, right. So when we have a data, the second challenge comes adoption, right. People are more hesitant to move towards AI, right, whether it is actually taking care of all my PIIs, right, whether it is taking care of all my security, right, whether it is making sure that no data is being leaked out, right. So there are multiple challenges if we talk about AI, right. First is we have to maintain our data in a fully structured and the accurate manner.
Yeah,
Second is that we have to make sure that we are fully adopted towards AI. We know that what is the feature, what is the challenge that we have to face when we actually start going into that direction.
agree.
So as I
And
talked about integrations and the security, so I mean these all are very important factor for us as a
exactly.
challenge.
And I think AI is just not an adoption.
Yeah,
Using AI or building AI stuff is a mindset change as well. You have to make sure that, okay, you are shifting your way of thinking, you are shifting your way of working, you are shifting your way of building to the new era of the industry now. And I think we're just on the last slide now. Let me pick up this one. Future, as we discussed, digital employee move work is the best examples. I guess this employee slate is the one of the another example which is going more on the digital level. We everybody saw the demo has been showed into the knowledge 26 now, that how move work is going to make it these things possible for us, and definitely autonomous ops as well. It's not that only we're making the front end good, we are making the back end good, making the back end means operations also automated, so that we can do one unified way of doing the things across the our solutioning, I can say. And last, what you think, what is the cycle or what is the area your industry or your company is doing, might be the question for the people in the session now. What do you think? You are exploring AI, you are piloting AI, you're scaling AI, or you're optimizing AI? You can put your thoughts in this particular part. In the meantime, let me take you to the next slide, and we are here for the question answer. I know that we are already 2 minutes over the time as well. What Jay said, you have 5 minutes only to be left now, so just 2 minutes more. Any question answer here, happy
we
to be
do have
answered.
a question. Yes. So what do you mean by connecting the AI cleanly, right? So when we talk about clean, right? So
Yep.
clean is that when we are focusing towards that our data, right? It is more accurate, it is more clean, right? So talk about knowledge article. If you are defining the AI agents, right? We have to focus first on to make sure that the knowledge article, the knowledge base that we are maintaining, it is super structured. It is actually properly maintained with all the problem statement, with all the accurate steps that we have to take care to resolve these kind of issues, so that our AI can go and read those proper structured knowledge article to define and to give you the better results.
Right. So I think before I we close this session, the last thought, it is not that AI is going to replace us. It is something that AI is going to be support us to make our life more better and easy. The only thing is that we have to be change the mindset, that what, how, when we have to be use the AI and which cases will be there. Shama, I'm just going to last slide now. And this is with this, Dr. Atul Grover and Shamma Negi, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us this session. And if you like, you can connect with us on the LinkedIn as well. Definitely, we're not putting any LinkedIn here. Easy to find us on the community on the LinkedIn as well on this particular part.
Thank you so much everyone for joining this call and for joining, for asking so many wonderful questions. And it's really nice, giving and talking about the AI transformation journey in service now.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you.